Welcome to McDonald's. I knew you'd be back for more. I've got a magic secret that keeps my loyal customers coming back every day. Me and the squad are cooking up that sickness for everyone, and they fucking love it.
I have some special ingredients that nobody knows what it is. Funny thing is, they don't even care. They just keep coming back, day after day.
So come by and see me and my friends. You know you want some. Stop fighting the urge. I'm loving it.
FBI has been following for 3 days here on 7 Action News. Is a Detroit business buying and selling human body parts illegally? And what was inside the business? It may shock you. 7 Action News investigator Jim Kurtzner is live with the very latest tonight. And Jim, is this part of that investigation? Is that winding down at all yet?
It is indeed, Jeff. Take a live look behind me. This is what's left of the FBI evidence recovery team inside this car. And take a look at this vehicle. We believe this is the owner of the business just returning to take back possession of his business. More on that in a second. But take a look. Another busy day out here on Detroit's east side, just down the road from City Airport. Sources say they have removed several boxes of what is believed to be human remains. Sources say many people. This was a big operation. And get this, inside this business, a saw used to cut up bodies, it is believed. All taken away as evidence to the Wayne County Medical Examiner's Office, where it will be tested. This business is known as International Biological. It advertised as a medical educational service provider. The owner is Art Rathburn. He has a mortician license, has had in Michigan since 1982. But the big question is, did he get human bodies illegally? And was he selling them illegally? Just moments ago, the owner, we believe, showed up. I tried to ask him some questions. Mr. Rathburn, will you talk with us? What do you have to hide?
This country was built on colossal hands and unshakable gifts. At Sea of Mud Apparel, we stand for the ones who still out there putting in the work. The forgotten man and women who keeps rural America running. Our gear is made patriotic and built to last. Every stitch, every thread, made to handle real life, not runaway life. I'm a fan of this, aren't you? Whether you're working the land, fixing what's broken, and stands for what's right, we got your back. Sea of Mud Apparel, Real America Clothing Company. Show your pride, wear your gifts. Use the code RUMBLE at checkout for 15% off of your order. Visit seaofmud.com. That's seaofmud.com and gear up for the ones who still believe in America.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
A 19-year-old employee named Emma. She was literally preparing burgers. She found something hard inside one of the burgers. She pulled it out, and it was a wedding ring engraved "Forever Yours, Anna 2018." She told the manager, and the manager called the police immediately. The police did an investigation, and turns out the meat was human meat. The local meat supplier that McDonald's had switched over to
found genetic DNA evidence of children's teeth in the food, in the burgers, which linked it back to, not Wisconsin, Missouri or Wyoming, one of those states that's in the middle of nowhere, where they actually found human meat inside one of the processing plants at McDonald's. And they said, we're not sure how it's happened. Maybe somebody fell in there and they haven't reported it. But between McDonald's closing, the reports of the Japanese McDonald's tried to pass the buck, try to blame it on the Americans, saying we got the food from the USA, it didn't come from here. And then they said, oh, you know what, that's probably somebody playing a prank. But they're closing a lot of branches down at McDonald's. And McDonald's traditionally, Nick, in the last 40, 50 years has been one of the safest franchises you could buy.
What's up, my peoples? It's Dice Game G coming back here on YouTube, Instagram, Telegram, BitChute, and we finna sign out, you know what I'm saying, to people, you know what I'm saying, because I don't really post much on Instagram because, you know, Instagram, you know, it just tied in with YouTube for me, you know what I mean? It's just lost its novelty for me, you know what I'm saying? So I just go on there and I just see what, you know, what's going on, or anybody's talking or whatever, you know what I mean? But I just don't post too much on Instagram. But there's a lot of information on Instagram. There's a lot of good people on Instagram putting a lot of good messages. But this one right here, McDonald's though, McDonald's. We've been hearing about McDonald's for a long time, about them putting, you know, human meat, serving human meat, selling human meat. This is old for me about this information, but we all done been consuming McDonald's and all these restaurants for many, many years, you know what I'm saying? So, like I told you, you know what I'm saying, I keep it really, really dude because I'm a fucking Gemini, and I don't like to, you know, sugarcoat anything. We give it to you real raw and unedited. Everybody done had some human meat before. Everybody. You maybe just didn't know. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? We on an evil motherfucking plane right here. You know what I'm saying? Feel right now. A lot of stuff being exposed, and you can't say you ain't did this or did that because, you know, there's a lot of stuff that went on we never knew that was going on. You know what I'm saying? You was partaking in things that you never knew was really evil. You see what I'm saying? But this shit right here, this fuck people up for a long stretch, especially with a person like me or my brother Dickie and others. You know what I'm saying? They, you know what I mean? We getting human meat and these processed foods. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? And then too, you know, you seen the video. The man didn't want to talk to nobody. Why he serving human meat? McDonald's is all, you know what I'm saying? Now, everything's coming out in the watch like we told you this 2025. I was going to keep it short. I just want to know what everybody think about this human meat. I mean, they've been showing this in the movies that they've been doing this for years, putting it in, you know, especially Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Go look at Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know what I mean? You know, I guess it's the uncle, you know what I'm saying? He was really, you know, he was really a gourmet. He was chopping up the bodies and stuff and putting it in some type of beef stew. And they had contests and stuff in the town about this, you know what I'm saying? And they, you know, he was winning every year. They was like, what was that? What's that fine tasting? Yeah, what type of meat is that? You know, he was just telling some old bullshit, but it was human meat. So we're gonna keep it short. I love y'all. Leave y'all, you know what I'm saying, comments down at the comments box. You know what I mean? Believe me, I'm gonna get back at you. You know what I mean? So I'm Dice Game G here on We Are VishusTv, Raw Vicious Network. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this long and wide. If you're on Instagram, you know, hit that heart. You know what I mean?